says this. If you're a black girl that come across my page, I'm following you. If you're a black girl that likes my stuff, I'm probably gonna follow you. If you're a black girl that comments on my stuff, I'm gonna follow you. Sis, we are all a community. I see you. I'm gonna follow you. You're beautiful.
So for the past couple of weeks now, TikTok has been hot, literally. Black women started a trend called the Black Women Follow Trend, and the goal of this trend was for black women to come together as a community and support each other. The trend blew up massively. Like, I don't think there is anybody that has a TikTok account that did not hear of this trend. Sisters everywhere were hopping on this trend, and they were calling their fellow sisters to hop on the trend as well. Brothers were even hopping on the trend in support and solidarity. This trend was and still is a banger. Another particular group of women, no, they did not like this trend. They hated that this trend existed.
I'm just gonna show you.
About that trend that I've been seeing on TikTok. No, I won't get banned. I will not get banned, and I'm gonna say it. Go away, let me say it. No. I have been seeing this trend on TikTok about skin color. Join me if you're black. Join the black girl trade. What if I got on there and I said, join the white girl trade? Look at me, I'm white. Join the white girl trade. I don't care. Someone's got to stand up and say it. Stop the... Everybody is equal. Everybody is the same. We're all the same. Stop segregating and alienating people because of skin color. I hate that trend.
Following you back. If you're a black girl and you heart it, I'm following you back. Like, and they keep saying, if you're a black girl, then I'll follow you back. If you're a black girl, I'll follow you back. Why you gotta be black? Like, make it make sense. Like, why can't we be women in our women community empowering our black women?
Well, I have Sicilian in me. Do you know Sicilians came from blacks and whites mating? So that means I have black in me. So that means I'm black, right? But because my skin is white, you're gonna exclude me from your little party.
Y'all, sisters like this it ain't cool. This is not cool. Okay? It is not a color thing. It is a good versus evil thing. Okay? And by the way, hi, I'm white. The sacrificial lamb that y'all sacrificed for the world, white. Okay? White. I don't give a what color you are. I don't care if you're green. As long as you treat people with respect and you are kind and you honor the Lord, I ain't got a problem with you. Step on my damn toes and you're gonna see a whole nother woman. Okay? It is a good versus evil thing. Take the color out of it. Stop being morons and letting others control you by manipulating your mind into thinking it is something so stupid as to color. Wake up!
Not her talking about how she's the sacrificial.
Okay, all right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises. Let me say Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Call Halala Yahawah, BaHaSham Yahawashi, BaHaSham Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to my apostles, elder bishops here in GreatMillStone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect scattered abroad. I'm the brother Taz of War from the GMS New Jersey camp, and just here with a quick response video, or a reaction video, or a video that hopefully could be edifying, to those of the hopeful elect. As you can see from this video, came across this a little bit earlier. This woman or these Edomites, there's a trend. All right, there's a trend that's going on TikTok. I didn't know nothing about it. I guess black women, as you saw it, are saying follow me if you black, and a lot of black women are doing it, and it's the #1 trend. And you got Edomites which are mad. This just shows you how these devils leech off of you Israelites so much that if they can't leech off you, they hate you. What does it matter if the tribe of Judah, which is the so-called black, set a trend for their tribe? What they got to do with these Edomites? What they got to do with you? But that just show you how these devils leech and they latch themselves upon you, you Jakes, right? Not just the tribe of Judah, but you Israelites, and they suck you dry, man. All right? Everything you create, they want to be the narrative. They want to speak on it, and as if they created it. This just show you, you know, these women done lost their mind. The fact that they're mad and angry. Now, one, I'm gonna wind it back. One of the women, which was Sicilian, she made a great point. All right, because them Sicilians, some of them are Israelites, if you know the history, right? And you know, Jake, typical black woman, she don't know that. She don't know that type of history, you know? And they'll look at the color of the skin. Now, being an Israelite has nothing to do with the color of your skin, all right? We're all different shades of brown. And being an Israelite comes from the seed of your father. Whatever your father is, determine your nationality. That's in the book of Numbers. Let me grab that real quick. It's been a minute since I got that. It's the book of Numbers 1:18. It says, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, by their polls. All right, so your lineage is determined by the seed of your father, not your mother. Color of the skin, being a different shade of brown, does not matter. You got Israelites that look like Edomites, that got blonde hair and blue eyes. You got Israelites, you know, that you know, very dark, if you may, right? Some may look like a Chinese, you know, what they call Chinese today, the nation of Moab and Ammon, Chinese and Japanese, you know. But this woman here, these Edomites is bugged the hell out, man. They bugged the hell out, you know. And I want to wind it back a little bit, and I'll speak. Let's wind it back a little bit, you know, because that was some good points. And this chick right here, matter of fact,
let me guess, you're thinking about going to therapy, and as a therapist myself, of course I'm going to say that's a great idea.
I hate that.
Look at this shit, man. Look at this woman cry because the so-called black woman started a trend that's actually working, you know, for black women. When you watch the rest of this video, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play it, the whole thing, but if you watch it, it's actually a success, and certain black women are eating off of this black trend because black women are only subscribing to black women, and if you're not black, they're not subscribing to you. So they cutting out this is a, what the hell is wrong with this lady? They cutting out Edomites, and they don't like it. Now I remember maybe a few years ago, even Alex Jones caught attitude because these so-called black women didn't want to be in America, so they went on vacation, I guess, to a Caribbean island, right? And their excuse and their reason was they didn't want to be around anybody that was European, so-called white. And when Alex Jones got wind to that, when he got wind to it, you know, he was pissed off. Why is it that when Jake don't want nothing to do with Edom, right, Edom get mad? He gets mad as hell, man. Let's play this video.
Skin color. Join me if you're black. Join the black girl train. What if I got on there and I said join the white girl train? Look at me, I'm white.
Look at her. She all in her feelings, yo. And her husband is telling her, look, that's not a good look. You're gonna embarrass yourself. That's why you women need to listen to your husbands, man. You know, they hate listening to their man. Her husband is telling her, you know, you're not, it's not a good look. You're embarrassing yourself. You're crying emotionally about black, so-called black women sticking with each other, subscribing to each other, and not any other race. What the fuck is wrong with these people, man?
Join the white girl train. I don't care. Someone's got to stand up and say it. Stop the... Everybody is equal. Everybody is the same. We're all the same. Stop segregating and alienating people. Because
And we're all not equal. We're all not the same. No, we're not. All right? The Most High have made a special people unto himself. You know? Matter of fact, let me get that. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. Get straight to the point. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto Yahawah thy God, which is thy power. And Yahawah thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Yahawah did not set his love upon you, nor chose you because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because Yahawah loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, have Yahawah brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, and from the hand of Pharaoh king of Egypt. Know therefore that Yahawah thy power, he is the Most High, the faithful power, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him, and keep his commandments, to 1,000 generations, and repayeth them that hate him to their face, to destroy them." It says, Salakia, because I'm driving, bear with me. I'm trying to read and drive. Verse 10, it says, "And repayeth them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hate him, and will repay him to his face." Right? So we're not equal. The Lord's chosen people, all right, is given, will be given this earth because it was made for us. And I can take that also into second Esdras, which I am. You know, I just kind of click the button. You know how we do. We flow in the spirit, see what the Lord will say, you know, and you know, speak this word. So I want to grab that as well, because she talking about we're all equal. We're not equal. Right now we're not equal. Esau is over you Jakes. He's at the top, we're at the bottom. So that's not equal. All right. So let me grab that real quick. This is the book of second Esdras. You good? It's the book of second Esdras, chapter 6, and verse 53. "Upon the 6th day thou gavest commandments unto the earth, that before thee it shall bring forth beasts, cattle, and creepy things. And after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thou creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen." So not only the Most High created, you know, the nations, right? But he's also created, he chose that, he have created the chosen, which come from that line, that seed that he planted, right? It says, "All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake." So the world, this world, earth, is made for the Most High's chosen. And see, Esdras, as we gonna read, which he has this understanding, he's gonna ask the Most High, when will we shall possess this earth like you made it to be, you know? When is the end of the first, right? And when is the beginning of it that followeth? Because he understood that the Heavenly Father created this world for us, but here we are, we're not ruling it. That's the kingdom of heaven, which is going to come when Yahawashi appear, who the world ignorantly calls JC, right? Because he's going to bring that reward, you know, the changing of our bodies, right? It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, right, which she is, most likely, a heathen, right, the way she sound. It says, as for the other people which thou also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us, and to devour us. And that's happening to this day. But we, thou people, whom thou hast called, thou firstborn, thou only begotten, thou fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sake, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Right? So let's go back up in the chapter, 2nd Ezra 6, verse 6. Then did I consider these things, and they were all made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the part and the sign, the part and the sunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So if you know the story about Jacob and Esau, right, the two twin brothers, the Most High is speaking on these two men because they were going to grow up and birth their own nation. The Most High's chosen is through Jacob. The Most High created the wicked through Edom, right, which goes back to the very beginning, even to the garden. So these seeds had to come back, and the Most High carried out. He said in Romans 9, he made one vessel unto honor and another vessel unto dishonor, right? So Edris is asking the Most High, when is going to be the end of the first and the beginning, you know, of our kingdom? And he told them, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So you have understanding if you don't know. You have to read Jacob and Esau, all right? Rebecca was given prophecies while these two children was in her stomach. And the Lord told her, the elder shall serve the younger, one shall be stronger than the other, right? Two nations are in thy womb, they shall be separated from thy bowels, right? And that's why Rebecca helped Jacob supplant Esau for the blessing. The first time Jacob supplanted Esau of the birthright, when he was siding pottage, making food, you know? And then the second time, Rebecca helped Jacob because it was only right. The Most High chose Jacob, not Esau. But Esau did come out first. He's the older brother of Jacob. So to this day, Esau, the seed of Esau, from the seed of your father, if your father's an Edomite, then you're an Edomite. He has this perpetual hatred towards you, Jakes. And it's not going to change. All right? It's not going to change. All right? So with that being said, let me bring this out. Ezekiel 35:5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and in the time of their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahawah, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sitest thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thou will make, he says, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and thou hills, and thou valleys, and in all thou rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. Right? So when we read the first verse of Ezekiel 35:1, it says, moreover, the word of Yahawah came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thou face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. Right? So most jokers, you know, they say the land, but it's actually talking about the people, which is Edom. the Most High is going to deal with you Edomites. If I go to Ezekiel, yeah, matter of fact, what's that? Yeah, but anyway, because the Most High is going to create a sacrifice here in Babylon the Great. You Edomites going to be sacrificed here. All right? The Lord going to deliver the elect. So without further ado, let's continue in the video.
Skin color. I hate that trend.
Following you back. If you're a black girl and you heart it, I'm following you back. Like, and they keep saying, if you're a black girl, then I'll follow you back.
And see, this right here, this thing right here, almost looked like a man. But look what it did to his face. It went and got itself bleached and cut on to look like who? Edom. She sound like an Israelite. But look at her face. You a mistaken as an Edomite.
If you're a black girl, I'll follow you back. Why you gotta be black? Like, make it make sense. Like, why can't we be women in our women community empowering our black women?
Well, I have Sicilian in me. Do you know Sicilians came from blacks and whites meeting? So that means I have black in me. So that means I'm black, right? But because my skin is white, you're gonna disclude me from your little party.
All you gotta do is
Oh, you've never used samples like this before. This is our
Party.
And see, that's the ignorance of Jake not knowing history. You know, because they don't teach you this in the schools, in the school system. Jake don't know that. So when they see her face, they'll say she not Jake. You know, she not so-called black. You know, but she's right.
Y'all, sisters like this ain't cool. This is not cool. Okay? It is not a color thing. It is a good versus evil thing. Okay? And by the way, hi, I'm white. The sacrificial lamb that y'all sacrificed for the world, white. Okay?
So what she's applying that the savior of the Bible is a so-called white man, and so she's mad at the black woman for not worshiping the white skin. You see what's going on? You see, they've been so used to, you know, you Israelites worshiping them because they done tainted the scriptures and lied. That's, you know, these devils committed blasphemy on the Bible and fooled the world, you know, and have you thinking that the Messiah, our savior, the only begotten son of the Most High, which is the first spirit created, they have you thinking that he's a so-called white man. You hear what this lady said, man? You can't do nothing but laugh, man. You know, because their true colors are coming out. You know, it's always been, but it takes the, you know, the Lord, he does it in his season. It takes the right situation to bring it out of them. Because they be tucking it, they be hiding it. You know, these devils are good at lying, man. They're good at deceiving you, but the Most High is removing that. You devils are not having the power that you used to have anymore, right? The Most High is weakening this devil. He's weakening them, man. And Jake about to take over. Jake about to take over, man. When the Lord wipe out 2/3 of these Jakes, these wicked ass niggas and these wicked women, look, Yahawashi gonna reign, man, and this earth gonna be established in righteousness, man. And then you're gonna have the right understanding of who the Lord's chosen people is, and that everybody is not equal. All right, the Most High promised his chosen people that we're gonna rule this world. Y'all hate to hear that. You hate to hear that, and you don't know the scriptures. You know, if you read the Bible, you will understand that the God of the Bible is the God of the Israelites. You know, you got certain Edomites that hold on. Yeah, and you got yeah, I lost my train of thought. You know, anyway, let's wind it back.
Evil thing, okay? And by the way, hi, I'm white. The sacrificial lamb that y'all sacrificed for the world, white. Okay? White. I don't give a what color you are. I don't care if you're green.
But the fact that she said that, to say that, is emphasizing that you need to respect this skin color, you know? But it's not about skin color though, right? Fucking stupid, man.
As long as you treat people with respect,
hey,
and you are
and what she going into has nothing to do with the trend. The trend is that these black women on TikTok are saying, you know, something about, I guess, subscribe to only black women. They didn't even diss white women, you know? And these white women are getting mad. It's crazy, man.
And you honor the Lord, I ain't got a problem with you.
Yeah, of course you won't. Of course you won't have if you honor the Lord, who you call Jesus Christ. His name ain't Jesus Christ. That's a lie. All right? He's not so-called white. He don't look like you. He was a dark man, you know? And Yahawashi is so dark, he's darker than your average Jake, your average so-called black man. He's darker than the average so-called black man. Did you know that? Did you know that? He's not just dark, he's very dark. It's a lot, kid, man. I'm just having fun.
Step on my damn toes, and you're gonna see a whole nother woman.
Ooh-wee.
Okay?
Heard what that Edomite
It is
said?
a good versus evil
Step
thing.
on her toes.
Take the color out of it.
Look, she gonna punk you through social
Stop
media.
being morons and letting others control you by manipulating your mind into thinking it is something so...
So just think back when we was in hard bonded slavery and we had to listen to Massa, and they had us in that captivity in the barns. You had your house niggas, you had your field niggas. Look at her. With that attitude and that spirit, her and her face talking to you like that, you had to listen to that. Now she don't have no power. She's talking like this to a camera, which other black women out there seeing this is only going to attack you and embarrass you. You don't have no power. This don't work anymore. It don't work anymore.
Stupid as to color. Wake up!
Not her talking about how she's the sacrificial lamb that was sacrificed for the world. Like, this lady thinks she's Jesus or something.
Oh, right. Stupid.
Oh my goodness, I can't.
I jumped on that black girl follow train because I noticed how much followers you were gaining from it and how much it was helping black women promote their businesses. And so I was all for it, you know.
This is ghetto. I like ghetto shit, but not this shit. This shit is corny ghetto.
So some of them started jumping on the trend, like they wanted to be included so bad.
Who go tell her? Who go tell her? Y'all feel so excluded. It's so fucking funny. Woo! Black women, I love us. I love us, man.
Stay the fuck out of black people business. Stay the fuck out of black people business. Black people business. Black people business. Stay the fuck out of black people business.
Welcome, players, to the post-apocalyptic world.
Stay the fuck out of black people business.
And see, that's the thing. If these Edomites didn't come out expressing themselves how they hate the fact that these black women are starting a black trend only with black women, they wouldn't have got hiked on, ranked on, whatever how you want to say it. Them memes wouldn't come out. But Edom can't resist because they need you. They need you. They leech off of you. All these black women coming up with all these things with hair, you know, certain products they use that help them in their hair, the clothes they wear. You know, Edom are watching. You know, now, quick testimony. My woman would be on these group chats, like these all-female chats, like, you know, I don't know the name of them shits, but like a group chat, a site only for women, no men, right? to women to network, you know, women to talk, discuss things, and it'd be subjects for each of the rooms. Like she might create a room saying Hebrew Israelite women, marriage and stuff like that. And she would show me when a room was open up and she would enter into the room, they show the pictures, because I guess the app forces you to prove that who you really are, like show a picture of yourself and stuff like that. You can't fake it, even though some of them moles and transformers were infiltrating the shit, because they was, you know, infiltrating it, trying to get in there because they think that they are women. But anyway, she entered to the room and you can see the circle, the avatar, the picture of the person in the room. And then you got all these Israelite women in there talking, discussing what this is, what that is, what they believe, what they don't believe. And then you had the Edomites always in there, not saying a word, just listening, every time. And she's like, look at this, 2 Edomites in there, they don't say nothing. And then you got certain Jake women that try to get them to say something, like y'all enter into the room and then y'all just be quiet, y'all just listening, you know, because Edom leech off you Jakes, man. They can't live without you. If I'm not mistaken, I remember Joe Biden said maybe about 2 years ago, he said something about I think it had to do with the CO thing. He said if basically if black Americans don't do it, the world ain't gonna do it, something like that. It was a speech that he said, and he's basically referring to, he said Jake. He ain't say the word Jake because we, you know, that's what we say, short for Jacob. That's you Israelites. But he said if black Americans don't get on board, the whole world won't get on board, something to that nature. That shows you that, you know, we're the Lord's chosen people. But the point is, look, we sinned against our Heavenly Father, so we're suffering this captivity till He redeem us. But no matter what, even though we're on the bottom, we're still the most gifted, talented, beautifulest people on the planet Earth, even though our people are wicked as all hell. Shit, you would think Jake surpassed the deeds of the wicked, which some did, you know, going along today. But E is the wicked, you know. So I'm gonna continue on just a little bit more. You know, I hope you brothers and you sisters are watching, get edified. Let's continue.
On my TikTok, and I see this black girl follow train, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, are black women becoming conductors? But no, guess what it is?
I couldn't tell
It's
you.
a trend where only black women can follow other black women.
Oh my God.
I know. Oh wow, they said coloreds only.
The good old days. That's why I still follow them in the store.
Now, Gretchen, we talked about this.
And I ain't listening.
We did. And that's a great point, Gretchen. That's a good point. Because they're always complaining about being followed by police, followed in the store. And now they want to start a follow trend, but only for black women by other black women. I know I'm white, but ain't I a woman too? You know?
You are, sister.
You know, Sarah, I hear your frustration. And yes, you are indeed a woman. But something I had to learn, which took some time, I admit, is that you are not a woman.
What?
I know. And that means sometimes. And yes, you are indeed a woman. But something I had to learn, which took some time, I admit, is that you are not a black woman.
What?
I know. And that means sometimes there are things that just aren't for us.
Well,
I know.
I just don't understand.
It's me sometimes too. They love to talk about white fragility, white privilege, but what about white grief, right?
Preach, sister.
That's what this week's assignment is. Mourning the loss. Not everything being about us. Great session, everyone. Good job. Be kind to yourselves.
And then
Rose Sparks are better than Viagra. Here's why. Rose Sparks works 2.4 times faster
and then they decided that they were going to start their own white women follow trend.
If you're a white woman, can you please follow me back? Only white women allowed.
Ma'am, I promise you that no one cares if you go off and start your own unseasoned, bland AF, unoriginal, copycat male train that will never take off anyway. The black woman follow train has taken over TikTok and is the #1 trend right now. Your little male train will not follow suit and it will not be as successful. You mayonnated women do not know how to support other women. You don't even know how to support and advocate for yourselves. And history shows that. Decade after decade, you melanated women consistently vote to uphold patriarchal white supremacy to the detriment of you as white women, and even more to the detriment of black women. So how is it that you are going to support other women when you consistently betray your own selves? Once again, black women create a trend, and once again, the melanated clan steals that trend because you guys are incapable of creating your own trends. You steal that trend and you fuel it off jealousy. And once again, black women minding their own business, creating their own space for themselves, not even mentioning anything with the word white in it. Not mentioning white women, and here comes the melanated clan looking for their little participation trophy. Not everything is for you, Karen.
Other races of women did not have an issue with this trend.
Hey, if brothers are watching, what's her nationality? I want to say Gad or something. You know, maybe she's a Gadite. But if you know her nationality, let me know her nationality.
And wanted to be part of a trend that wasn't for them.
I saw a post that has been getting a lot of attention of a white woman stating that she didn't understand why black women were doing this follow train and only following each other. I am a content creator. My niche is makeup. Whenever I type makeup in the search engine, it's mostly light complexion people that pop up, and it's no surprise that the algorithm doesn't favor anyone with black or dark skin. This is nothing new. This is what we have been saying, and proof is in the pudding, like it's right here. It isn't until I type in black girl makeup that I see people like myself, and this is why we have this follow train going. Because on a larger scale, if we don't support one another, who else is going to support us like that? Clearly the algorithm doesn't. So if you're not a black woman and it triggers you that black women are supporting and uplifting one another, do yourself a favor and go to therapy.
They were even talking about how this trend was raised to desist because they were not included in the trend. No other races of women thought that the trend was raised to desist because other races of people understood and understand what community is all about. They understand that doing something for your community doesn't mean you hate other community. They understand that not everything is supposed to be for everybody, that some things are kept close-knit. Other races, other community understands this, but white women for some reason can't. It's just crazy.
Alright, so that's basically the lesson. That's all I got. Wanted to play that. Thought it was interesting. You know, this black woman trend going on, and Edomite women are mad. You know. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, BaHaSham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to my apostles, elder bishops here in GreatMillStone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect scattered abroad. Shalom.